Well, my next guest judged last night this wonderful World Latin American Champion final from the Czech Republic, Eva Bartunkova. I know I don't pronounce it on the Czech way, but I hope you feel most welcome.
Yes,
Thank you for being with us, the first ever debriefing session. And of course we don't have any guidelines yet, so we make the guidelines, the parameters, we make them together. First question, did you enjoy it last night? How was it to be a judge on this event?
Well, of course it's very tough, and I feel a lot of responsibility for all couples because the level was outstanding. Even first rounds, quarterfinal, semi-final, final, it was really superior. So I would like to say that I have a feeling that our dancing goes in a very good direction in all the criteria, that I have a feeling that it's improving. And of course then it's difficult to judge.
Well, it is difficult to judge. That's why they have selected only the best judges. If you think about it, 12 judges. We have 1,200 adjudicators around the world. So you must be an expert, Eva. Shall we just enjoy the atmosphere of last night?
Yes,
yeah?
Sure.
I don't know what the screen will bring us, but we'll ask our technical engineer, David. Aha, these are the winners, finally. I'm not sure what they're going to do. It looks like...
Well, I would say it's samba, yeah. The first...
Could we have a little bit more loudness in the music, please?
First final dance.
So if you want to comment it, you had technical quality, I think.
Yes, in final I tried the technical quality, and of course these are winners, and I would say quite clear winners, and we see a lot of dynamics in their dancing, great balance, great postures. And of course, if I can touch also musicality, even I did not judge in the final, so we can feel the music through our skin when we watch.
For example, if you watch this couple, World Champions 2017, going back to the technical quality, what about posture?
Oh, they are all the time in very good balance, and even statically in even dynamic balance, which is really quite important. Overall, I would say it's almost really perfect.
What makes this couple being the world champions again, you think? What's stepping from the rest of the couples in this final?
Well,
we look into our components in general. What is your opinion about this?
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff like LAT action we watch right now. So then, as we said, balance, posture, dynamics, very good shape, very good lines. Energy.
Yes, well, it was a great achievement, for sure.
Very good. I think even for them it was a very special event. They enjoyed it. It was so, we felt, everybody felt it, they enjoyed it. And we, as judges and audience, of course.
What about the reaction of the audience? Because I don't know, David, if you can, I think in the final samba it was couple number 6 entering the final. Is that possible for you to...
Couple number 6.
A 6 couple in the final? Timur
was 44.
Yes, but he entered as the 6th couple in samba. And what my question would be, the audience was, here we are, thank you, David. The audience was going mad with this couple. They were the favorites of the audience.
Well,
I even heard, yes, Eva, I heard that yesterday. I heard some blues as well. Could you give your comments on this couple as well?
oh, for me, Timur and Nina, it was a big surprise for me because, to be honest, in the previous rounds I didn't see them so in shape, and but the final was really fantastic, and also characteristic of the dance is especially samba. They really lift the dance. They were in it. And of course, this couple also technically is so good.
Yeah.
So I would really compare them even to very close to the winners. And I think I'm sure I gave them a very, very high score. If I remember 975.
Yeah.
It was really, for me, it was really fantastic. So I was with the audience.
Yeah, you marked them very high indeed, 9.75.
Yeah, I like this performance so much.
Is there anything you would like to add on the performance of these two couples in the technical quality, looking to the components? What is your opinion in general, Eva? Because I always find that we have too many subcomponents and too many indicative qualities. But that's my personal meaning.
Yes.
Do you find our handbook suitable for the occasion?
Well, to be honest, the handbook for me it is a book for learning also. That we as judges, we are maybe not when you really judge, but when you have congresses and this kind of stuff, that we learn very detailed, the dancing in a very detailed way. And it's good, because for a couple of decades we were taught to compare only the performance as it is. So it was more about feeling, which is always important. But yes, that we learn the details, it's really good. On the other hand, I think it's not possible to think about all those components when you really are responsible to judge. Like, yes, you have something in the mind, but you cannot, we are not robots.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is maybe something we have to develop in the near future. Going back to the 3.0 system, our absolute judging, do you think it's a big advantage that we stick to the same components during a round?
Well, I think it's much better.
Yeah, I have the same
because
impression.
before, during the round, we had different components, or we could have different components, and it's really difficult to click to another, and also the different judges can put the different level to this certain score.
Yeah. Okay, Eva, before we will go to the next dance, I would like to see two other couples in jive, if possible. David, I have a question for you. This debriefing session, this pilot, this first ever session, has been introduced by the President and his task force. You know, we have a task force to combat competition manipulation. What is your opinion about the debriefing session? Do you think that this session could help to combat manipulation in the future?
Well, I think it's good to try to do something for sure. And if this helps, I don't know, but I think it's good if we can say our opinions. that we are also people who can express something, because judges, they do not talk much, and it might be a good way. But of course, we could do also some statistics. This would also help to look how the judges really judge. And I think in manipulation, the statistics could help more.
To invest the statistics, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that already happens.
Yes.
And this is really what the Adjudicators machine would like to do as well. That is, and we had a lot of discussions about this session. And it could be disrespectful to all the judges. On the other hand, we must restore the respect for the judges. And if this could be of any help, let's try and give it a try, like we are doing it now.
Yes.
Thank you for your comments. Shall we watch the child, because thanks God there is dance, sport, and we can enjoy it with all the problems in the world and with all the discussions we have about results. I think we really enjoyed a beautiful night last night. It was a thrilling event.
Yes.
And David, just surprise us with one of the finalist couples. And here we go with the numbers 2. And if you would like to comment or just say what you feel now when you see this back, you will be most welcome.
Yes. So for me, this child really was outstanding in every kind of the component. So again,
you
leg
had technical
actions.
quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
So posture balance, we see that the couple is all the time perfectly balanced. Leg actions.
The foot actions as well?
Foot actions, of course. Hips. Just says everything, also even if it was not my component, so music was just characteristic. We saw all kinds of jazz, of the styles.
A lot of beautiful still figures too.
Still figures, of course.
Can you remember the score you gave them?
I gave them 10, yes.
You gave them 10?
Yes, for me it was really perfect.
Can you imagine that a lot of my friends always ask, how is it possible that you give a 10 to a couple? 10 is perfection, that's not possible.
Yeah, but what is perfect? Who can say?
Well, I ask you what is perfect. I always try to be perfect.
For me, at this time, perfection is like this. But I can say that for future, maybe the perfection will move somewhere as it's possible. But for now, I think it's really perfect.
For you, this is the best performance suitable for this very moment.
For me, yes.
This time of dance sport. Well, I would like to thank you for this and your opinions. Let's look to the next couple. This is for you and me a surprise, what we will see on the screen.
Why? Oh, champions.
Our world champions. If you like to comment, please do so, Eva.
Well, again, I must say, very, very similar stuff. Great balance, great skills, great postures, all the time. Great with the music, foot actions, perfect. Dynamics. They are very much together.
Well, this is one of my questions. As Jive is a couple dance.
Yes, so we saw some like side-by-side things.
Yeah, this is one of the things, and Jive is getting better already than 1, 2, 3 years ago.
Yes.
It's not a line dance. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
What did you mark? What was your score for this Jive? Can you remember?
Please help me.
You are the age judge, huh? Yeah, you marked them very well. You marked them at 10 and another 10. So you really believe in perfection, Eva?
I do.
Well, I try always go
Yes.
to be perfect, but I don't know, it's impossible. Is this a signal for the couple that they don't need to have any lessons anymore?
How you mean that?
Well, a 10. What else
Well,
is there? What is the next level?
Well, I think for 10 you have to work really hard, and so of course it doesn't matter that you do not need to continue. These couples to become perfect have to really work hard.
Well, I respect your opinion, but for me, giving a 10 is almost impossible. You know, a long time ago, can you remember the Tor Valentin Olympic Games, the ice dance couple? I tried. Well, I tried, and they had the highest score ever. And I give a 10 myself in the past at the show dance somewhere in China, because I tried. I was so emotional, and at that time I gave a 10, and I could explain why I gave 10. You did, because that's your level of perfection, and I fully agree. But it's only for the viewers that they know how can a judge score a 10 when you look to our handbook and you look to our subcomponents and the massive indicative qualities. They should be dancing like almost like God himself, you see.
Yes, that's true. But on the other hand, we have 6 couples on the floor and 6 perfect couples on the floor. And it's really difficult to make a difference what is perfect, what is a little bit more perfect and more perfect, and we have just...
You're grading perfection, that's very interesting.
Yes, so...
Maybe I'm a man and you're a woman. But this is a very nice remark. Thank you, Eva. I really appreciate your comments. And the people who are listening to this conversation don't have to agree. No, not at all. It's an opinion. And that's, I find, the most interesting thing about this debriefing session myself. Listening to you, I'm learning all the way. Yeah? Yes. So, finally, Eva, looking back to this event, being one of the 12 distinguished adjudicators, do you have any suggestions for the future in our judging system, for the debriefing system, for the handbook, for educational purposes, whatever you like to say? Please do it now, because you're a well-respected professional and your opinion really values. Could change things.
Well, we are trying to express opinions through this briefing session. And it's the first time, and of course would be great if it would help. And I think time will show if it's a good thing for future.
Well, I think it's a great end of this conversation. Thank you so much, Eva, being with us and doing this debriefing session with me. It was really a privilege. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.